What's a better way to travel the world as a professional artist than through international residency? This summer residency by Abstract Magazine caught my eye because it sounds almost too good. 2 weeks fully funded, a small group of artists. They even cover your visa fee. As a Chinese artist who needs a visa to go basically anywhere, I was like, okay,
you've got me.
So with all that excitement, I opened the application form. There were only 5 things to fill out before it took me to payment. And something felt off. What kind of residency only asks for your Instagram and your website? When I applied for the UK Global Talent Visa in Visual Arts, Arts Council England specifically said that social media presence alone is not evidence of how professional an artist is. I'm not comparing a summer residency to a whole artist visa application. And I'm absolutely not saying an artist with a great online presence isn't a serious artist. What I'm saying is, a legitimate art opportunity usually wants more than your social handles to get to know you and your work. They'd ask for a proposal, why you want to attend, what you want to achieve while you were there. But this was an under 3-minute process before they asked me for $25. And even the name, Summer Residency, felt strangely vague for something fully founded. So I abandoned the application halfway through. And then I got an email from Emily Hart saying I could now complete the form free of charge, so they could include me in this season's selection process. But this new form still didn't ask any of the meaningful questions. So I replied asking, what is your criteria for selecting artists? I never got a reply. So now I was properly curious. I searched online, and that's when I found an entire Reddit thread and Instagram discussions. Reported concern number 1, pay to apply fee. Charging $25 may seem like a cash grab. This one on its own doesn't mean anything is wrong. Not every residency application is free. Plenty of legitimate ones use application fees to help fund the residency itself. So I wouldn't panic about the fee alone. Lack of transparency. People note no named staff, jury, founders, or clear logistics on the website. This one is a real red flag. Any legitimate residency will tell you all of it. For example, Magnetic by Flusak's Art Projects. They tell you very clearly that they are a not-for-profit organization created in 2010 by this institution to support contemporary art on both sides of the channel. Name, history, founding, purpose. All of it is on their official website. That's the standard you should be comparing against. Sparse or stock marketing materials. Looking at it myself, the promo really does look like it could be built largely from stock footage. Suspicious payment and contact trails. Reported payments processed to overseas accounts and bounced emails when trying to contact the organizers. Disabling comments on both Abstract Mag and Summer Residency Instagram accounts. Mass emailing. A lot of artists received emails saying they were selected or invited to apply. Now that could be a system error, but here's the thing, not all the emails are the same. I got mine because I abandoned my application halfway through, and this artist who applied last year received this. So these emails appeared to be tailored to each person's specific history with them. But here's where I want to be fair. What if it's not a scam? What's the other side of the story? I found artists who say they attended the summer program last year in France with real photos to show for it. Here's what they said. One wrote that it wasn't perfect, but it was far from shady or Fire Festival, and it was an incredible, unique experience because of the genuinely wonderful artists who were there. Another said the legitimacy was real, but the organizers from last year are no longer affiliated with Abstract Mag. And this artist posted a whole set of photos with real people, real place, and real experience. One more thing I need to say for accuracy. There's a completely separate, legitimate publication called Abstract Magazine TV, a pushcart prize-winning arts journal. That's not the same entity we're talking about here. Don't confuse the two. I don't want anyone tarring a legitimate publication because of a name overlap. So when you put it all together, there are a few possible scenarios. Last year was legitimate, proven by the artists who actually went. But this year, something changed. Maybe the committee turned over. Maybe the account changed hands or got hacked. And now it's either a money grab or a data harvesting operation, using the forms people fill out. Scenario 2. The artists who went last year were using this method to help fund the little summer getaway. Scenario 3. The whole thing is illegitimate, even this year. They're just a new operation that's still figuring out how to present themselves professionally. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I don't know. So instead of a verdict, let me give you the thing that actually matters. How to evaluate any opportunity like this, so you never have to rely on a stranger on the internet to tell you what's safe. Before you pay any fee, check the following. Are the staff, jury, and founders named? Can you actually contact them and get a reply? Does the application ask about your work, a proposal, your intentions, or just your social media? And can you find real verifiable accounts from past participants? If most of these check out, it's probably worth your time. If not, then walk away. I share my experience as an independent artist living in London and take my work to international stage. I will share where I found opportunities, which cameras I shoot my award-winning work with, or little stories like this. Subscribe if you want to see how an artist actually thinks, makes, and moves through the world. Last thing, if you have applied to this residency, actually attended, or know them in some way, I want to hear from you. Good or bad, drop it in the comments. Let's put what we actually know so the next artist can make an informed decision instead of a hopeful guess.